There you are. Hello, my dear traitor. Oh, no. Where do you think you're running to? You're staying right here. You little backstabber. After going through so much trouble to find you, you think I'm just going to let you get away? If you don't stop struggling, I'm going to beat the living crap out of you. Is that what you want? I've plenty of reasons to do so. You better not test me. Great. Finally. You are using your head for once. Now, should we sit down on that couch? I want to have a proper conversation with you, even if you really don't deserve it. So, what if I blew up half of the house? The couch is still intact. Enough! Sit your ass down, or I will make you forcefully. That's it. Now, like civilized people, let us talk. Explain to me why you betrayed me. If you give me a good enough reason, I might just forgive your little stunt and take you back. You have nothing to explain? Well, I think you have plenty to tell me. Tell me why you ran away. Tell me why you went to that crap of a bastard of a hero and told him all my plans to dominate the city. Explain to me why you changed sides. Well, of course, Sherlock. Of course I'm bad. I'm a villain. You're bad too. You were my sidekick for years. Don't tell me. Suddenly you decided to be a decent person. Is that it? I'm not a maniac. I'm a perfectly sane. Just because I exploited some hospitals doesn't mean I'm crazy. A horrible person? Yeah, for sure. But not crazy. That's what villains do. They do bad things. They laugh maniacally and they give long monologues. Nothing that you told me is a good enough reason for you to betray me like that. Shut up. Stop acting like you're so much better than me. Did you already forget who's the one that was by my side when I did all those terrible things? The one that helped me do them? It was you. You're a hypocrite. That's what you are. Oh, sweetie. It's very cute that you think you can become a better person. That you can change. But people like us don't change. And even if we do, sooner or later, we will start to crave for who we used to be before. We will fall into our old habits. Villains don't really change. They just pretend and lie to themselves. I'm only saying the truth. I can say that I'm crazy and a maniac and delusional. But you are only one being delusional here. You think you can be a normal person after so many years of working for me? You think you can just quit this whole thing, run away from me, and act like our past never happened? Oh, I have bad news for you. You cannot do this. You cannot be a regular person. You cannot quit. And you absolutely cannot act like I don't exist. Because I will not let you. You don't have the right to start over. You don't have the right to abandon me. Do you know how heartbroken I was when you left me? When you went to the hero and revealed to him all my plans to take the city? When you chose him over me? Oh, I could not leave it. Because I trusted you so much. At first, I thought you were being controlled or that you were being threatened. I was so scared they were torturing you to get information. But then, after thinking real hard, I remembered that you were acting strange since a long time ago. I realized that you did what you did because you wanted to. The signs of what you were about to do were all there. I just didn't see them. You betrayed me by your own will, and that hurt me like hell. The only person that I ever trusted in all my life turned their back on me like it was nothing. I was inconsolable. And denial turned into anger. I decided that even if it was the last thing I did, I would find you and make you explain yourself. How did I find you? It was very hard, of course. I knew you exchanged all that information about me for protection from the hero. So I had to discover his secret identity first. Turns out, he's only a dumb office worker. After that, I investigated him and all the members of his family. I even investigated his damn cat. I couldn't just follow him to where you are, because he can teleport without leaving a trace. So I had to keep investigating him, his friends, and his relatives. After months, I discovered that his sister's childhood friend owns an old cabin in the forest, and I knew this was the perfect place to hide someone. I came here, and there you were, cooking and talking with that hero, like you were all pals, laughing with him, like you used to do with me. And that broke my heart all over again. I wanted to kill both of you so badly, right there in that moment. But I waited. I waited because I don't want it to be this quick. I want to torture him first. And when I finally kill him, it has to be slow, very slow. And you, I don't really want to kill you. Not yet. That is, I learned your routine. You barely go out, and he's here every weekend to bring you supplements. Then, after days of preparing myself, I decided that today was the perfect day to come here to have our little talk. So, you insist that you have nothing more to say to me, huh? You want to be a better person. And that's it? The end? Well, if you won't say anything more, I will. Do you know what I was planning to do after taking control of the city? I was going to confess to you. I was going to tell you how much I love you and how much I wish to rule the city with you by my side. Not as a simple sidekick, but as my beloved. I bet you didn't know that, did you? If you knew, would you still have left me? No, don't make excuses. That's a yes or no question. So just answer me with yes or no. I see. You would have left me even if you knew how I felt. It's the third time you have break my heart. And you know what's funny? I still love you. I still want you. Still I'm going to take you with me. How amusing. Look at you. You think you have a choice. Yes, I know you can escape me if you want. You learn how to escape situations like this from me. The best, after all. But don't you think I came here ready for everything? Don't you think I learned new tricks that you didn't? I told you, I prepared myself for days. Haha, I see. You're finally feeling the effects of my little trick. You're feeling very sleepy, aren't you? Hmm? What have I done? I made things fair, of course. You betrayed me first. You betrayed me first. So I think this is fair play. Do you remember last year's Secret Krampus? I received a sleep bomb as my gift from that villain from the Night City over. It's what I used to explode this place and make my triumphal entrance. You inhale a lot of the smoke. You will be in a deep slumber very soon, darling. Look at you, trying to run. You can barely walk right now. Give up. You won't make it very far. Just accept that it's over. I have the high ground. You know me. You know how I do things. When people don't give me what I want, I go and take it. It doesn't matter who or what it is. Poor thing. Can't even stand anymore. Come here. Let me put you on the couch. I see that you're fighting it with all the forces you have left. But it will not matter. You cannot win against me. Oh, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Just go to sleep. You are so weak right now. It actually really excites me to see you like this. It's the first time I see you so frail and delicate. I could kill you if I wanted. But as I said before, I don't want to. I want you to know that from this very moment on, until the end of your miserable life, every breath you take was because I allow it. Because I have mercy on you. Not what a villain would do, but I will do it if it is for you. How lucky you are, honey. Wait, what's that in your hand that you're pressing so desperately? Oh, is that a panic button? Oh, it doesn't matter how hard you press this. Your little hero will not come to your rescue. I created a distraction on the other side of the city. So he's pretty busy dealing with it right now. I have to confess that it's great to see your sleepy eyes lost all hope when I said that the hero will not come for you. I'm still very mad at what you did. Don't think I will not make you pay just because I love you. But let's think of a proper punishment after I take you back with me. Right now, just sleep. Sleep. And dream about all the things I will do to you once I have you all for myself. I cannot promise I will be gentle though. I tend to destroy the things I like too much. But don't worry about it right now. You are too tired to think about such things anyway, aren't you? Poor baby. Go to sleep for me, and I will see you when you wake up, my dear traitor.